Hey, everybody. Thanks for logging into the Loadout with Sean and John. How are you?
I'm doing well. Yourself?
Doing good. We've been having some fun catching up with all of our friends backstage. And
Yeah, we got another amazing guest. Haven't seen the guy in quite some time, but always nice to see him.
one of my faves all time. Dan Harris, how are you?
Guys, how are you?
Looking good.
Yeah.
Back at you. Back
He
at
really, you know what? You have really embraced like the Hollywood producer look. Like that's the guy that walks into the room and you go, producer.
I'm trying to
Right?
cut it out right today.
Yeah,
I
you're
got
not.
the
You're
same
not
vibe.
really pulling it off.
He has the hair.
He's
there.
got the hair. I mean, yeah.
I know. Not only does he have the hair, he's also been doing it for about 40 fucking years.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Right? Yeah, I remember Dance Fever, my first show, Danny Terrio.
Man.
Oh.
What are you
I
working
think
on
your
now?
dad, John's dad was on that show.
He was. I believe he was. I was just a little
I still
kid
can
then.
picture your dad every day, that great goatee, his great hair, and glasses.
Yeah.
What a man.
Very cool.
With this guy as a son, I bet you that was pretty young when he started getting gray.
Wow. Yeah, you're probably right. I wasn't the best kid growing up, but I got through it.
None of us were.
Guys
That's how you
like
get to
Danny
this
employed
industry.
me. I mean, I work for Danny. How long ago was that? We did a 4K show. I must have been like 17 or 18. I mean, it was a long time ago.
It was crazy. I think I must have, it must have been in the 80s at Ventura Theater. I think it was the first West Coast high def show ever. We brought in Barry Rebo's gear out of New York and a truck from Toronto, the Dome production. That was crazy. Yeah, remember that? Devin Atwood was there.
Yeah,
Oh,
Randy
God.
Gomez before camera support was there.
Randy, yeah, he brought Peds.
Right.
And he says, you Peds, right? I go, what do you mean? He goes, I brought the Peds, but you got heads for them, right? I said, no. He says, well, make sure you always ask for that from now on. And back to camera support in the Valley for heads for those Peds.
Wow. So what have you been
By
up
the
to?
way, Paul Sandway say hello. I was out golfing with them in Olivas yesterday.
How'd you play?
They're very good golfers. They're really good. Fun to watch. And so just keeping up is fun. Every time you stay on the fairway, it's a good day, you know.
Olivas Links, very nice weather. Must have been great out at the beach, huh?
Perfect. I've kind of gotten out 4 times in the last month once they started opening it up a little. That's all I do as far as going out from home is going to golf course. Otherwise, I've been staying home.
Right.
We've been really lucky. We finished Penn and Teller Fool Us in Vegas on the Thursday before the lockdown started. Everyone whips home on Friday. We locked down starting, Tuesday, I think, that next Tuesday. We've been in editing for 13 episodes, 14 people working from home. And now the CW wants to put us on the air in the fall. And they said, can you get it back in July? And we're like, I don't think we can go to Vegas and shoot in July. So we thought August. And now we decided we're going to go September 10th for 2 weeks in Vegas, if we can make it happen.
Wow. So you guys you're thinking September is the real reality of everybody going back to work there?
I don't know. I mean, the thing I know right now is I don't like elevators. I haven't gotten in an elevator in 3 months, and that's what I've been trying to do as far as, but and wear the mask everywhere, you know.
Right. Yeah.
But all this paperwork of getting guys back to work. I saw Gary Hood talking about he's on the committee and the white pages, and I was talking to the guys. Pete talks. They're getting back together with Blackish and Mixedish and Grownish if they can in August. I hear. I was talking to Mark Spector this morning. It's like, I think the best advice I give everyone is let's get our own headsets. Everyone's going to need their own headsets, I think.
Right. Yeah.
It's
That's
easy.
good call.
Yeah. Something we should do now before we come back.
And you guys even like with Penn and Teller audiences, do you think that's going to come back, or what's your take on that?
You know, I have a very conservative doctor in LA who said, wait until there's a cure, right?
Right.
So I don't know. Actually, we were just talking to Andrew Golden the other day and Pete Golden about what if we put a nice big curved wall behind Penn and Teller's judging area and zoom everyone
Right.
and have a Zoom audience? Be kind of cool. I saw it on a soccer field. They put up on the sidelines LED wall along the whole sidelines and put in a crowd in Zoom.
Kind
Isn't
of
that
crazy.
awesome?
It's crazy.
great,
yeah.
yeah. That's been kind
You
of the
guys
coolest
do
thing.
it. You could do it on your show next round. Have Apache bring in some screens and bring in Zoom audience.
Probably
do
be.
it.
I like it. It's a great idea.
All of our friends from backstage could
Yeah,
be
everybody could just be.
heckling us from behind. It sounds horrible, Danny.
But have Rob Sellers over in the corner.
Oh, he won't return our call.
Yeah, it's true. Huh?
It is. We're.
He was all in, and now we can't get him on the phone.
Yeah, no one's heard from Rob. If you talk to Rob, we're looking for him.
He's in Miami. I know that.
Yeah, I do too. We had that conversation.
Good old Rob.
But I will say, everyone looks good. I think this was maybe a needed reset.
Yeah.
And I think that will come back strong, and it's going to be fascinating to see how this all works.
It's true.
Yeah, it's definitely. Do you have any other projects going on that you can talk about, or?
We do. I just did a thing with a children's author named Mo Willems for Stampede, and HBO Max picked it up and wants more. And they were talking about September 19th in New York. I put a crew on hold, and then we got nervous, and I thought, well, outdoors seems like the place to do shows if possible. So I think they're trying to figure out maybe something in New York and outdoors. They said, well, West Coast has less rain.
Yeah.
And and Penn and Teller it's crazy. The magic world is taking off, as you probably see, and it's really a pleasure. I remember when I was 16, I got to work with my dad on Copperfield, making that Ferrari disappear, and then we did Statue of Liberty, and remember Palsy Bright doing all those shows with Joe Cates, and now magic is like the thing again.
Right.
It's kind of neat to see. America's Got Talent really it's such a great showcase, and then Fool Us is kind of a magic series of that. And the magicians are really enjoying it, and boy, are they pros! They're not going away. It's kind of like comedy came up in 2007, became so big, and now it feels like magic's joining them.
Right.
The magicians are happy.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of fun too. Like it's like if you have like for instance, if I wanted to hand you a set of keys, I could go right into the phone here and put those keys, and you could pull them out of your phone.
Right.
And then we do magic over Zoom.
Right.
Maybe we could be magicians now.
We should. That'd be great. We got extra time. We can learn all the tricks.
I'm making money disappear fast every day.
Yeah, you're good at that.
So's my kid.
Anyway, you guys, great show. It's so needed, and the way that you guys you're perfect. The casting was perfect. Who's the casting director?
It was Zach.
Zach and Matt Cleveland.
Yeah, Zach and Matt. They we just started doing this because Zach put a podcast studio together. We're trying to get people to check it out, and then it kind of turned into a cool thing. And here we are.
It's like remember that show Between Two Ferns, Zach Galifianakis?
Yeah, Zach Galifianakis. I did that
Love
show
him.
when it first started.
You guys really nailed it. It's really fun to watch. I'm really enjoying it.
Very cool.
Characters.
So what's
How's things for you? Are you guys getting calls? What about the convention stuff?
As many calls as on our side, anyways, as many calls as we get for shows, nothing is firm. Everything is it's
So
like
up in the
water.
air.
Everybody's, hey, are you interested? First it was May 15th. Everybody thought we were going back to work, and then we thought June 1st. That kind of came and gone, and now it's looking more like
June 15th, they were saying.
15th. We'll see, and then everybody kind of sounds more like August, to be honest with you. I mean, I think that's when it's going to start to happen, hopefully.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Obviously, craft services will be odd. You don't gotta have like a little market and everyone come and take a bag and fill your bag up. Take it back to your workstation. But on the other hand, I think that if we obviously wear lots of masks, and we're all show friends, so it's almost like I don't need to take anyone's temperature. Everyone will come in and tell me how they're feeling.
Right.
Yeah.
And common courtesy, a lot of common courtesy, I think, and common sense.
Well, it's something you should be worried about too. If you're not feeling good.
Yeah. But it's definitely going to change things. I mean, will people hug each other when they come in the room anymore? You got that weird thing like, do I shake hands? Do I elbow? I mean, it's kind of a weird time right now.
We kind of got to see the natural progression of it on the golf course, because it's very easy to stay 20 yards away from each other. You kind of putt out and not wait for each other, and then you give a putter bump at the end.
Oh. So everybody should just have a golf club with them at all times,
or play golf.
Well, yeah, that could do that too. How's everything else in your world? Everybody's safe and healthy and all that good stuff?
Yeah, I gotta say, other than like Malstock and Parker, I haven't heard many people succumbing to this.
Right. We had some guys in New York.
Bless the two of them. Yeah, elevators, buses, trains. It's so different out here in California, isn't it?
Right.
That's been cool. We've got to see some people in Louisiana, in New York, Jersey, Nashville. Nashville seems pretty laid back as well.
Yeah. New York definitely was the hardest hit, because Johnny and I, we've talked to some people there, and it's like California, everybody's like, oh, I'll wear a mask, I'll wash my hands. In New York, they're like afraid to, they're afraid to leave their places. So it's definitely a different way of life.
It's funny, Mikey Jackson was right all those years, huh? Wearing that mask and his gloves.
Oh, he knew something. There you go. Very cool. Well, Danny, we appreciate you coming by. We're glad you're safe and healthy, and you still can play some golf, and always nice to see you.
Love seeing you. It's been too long for me.
Yeah.
I miss that guy.
Yeah. I just see him on emails once in a while. That's about I need this. So, and we appreciate that, and we're like I said, we're glad you're safe, healthy, and still got a great personality. Great to see you.
Back at you guys. I miss you. I love you.
All right.
Miss you. Let us know if you need anything, Danny. Stay safe.
All right. Thanks, Danny.
Got it.
God, I'd love to go golfing with him. It's been a long time.
You know what I don't realize is all these years you've been telling me you're working, it seems like you've golfed with a lot of people.
Well, it's within the working world.
Business. Okay.
I mean, you work hard. We work a lot of weekends, so it's nice to have a weekday off.
You have weekdays off.
Well, sometimes.
Hey, Zach, Johnny has weekdays off. Just when you can't take your call, weekdays off. Remember this one, okay?
Yeah.
All right. But it was great to see Danny Harris. I haven't seen him in a while, and literally, I was a kid. My dad worked with him forever, and then he used to hire us for stuff. And Devin Atwood, who's back then we were doing utility. I think I was 17 or something doing HD with Danny, so it was pretty cool.
Still doing it.
Yeah, I know. Imagine that.
50.
Yeah, great. All right. Enough about the age thing.
Yes.
All right, Johnny.
Good time, Shawnee. Everybody, love talking to you. Anybody else would love to get on the show and give us some personal insights on what they're dealing with and their thoughts with work, or also thoughts on how to make work better for us. We'd love to be that conveyor.
Or if any golf courses that Johnny hasn't played at that you
that
maybe want to invite. Yeah, maybe you could go golfing with him, and then we can bring him on the show. This might be a whole nother thing with you.
But I don't have the time.
Oh yeah, very busy man. All right, see ya.
Bye guys.